leaders. Shifting focus now, we talk about veteran actor, filmmaker Kamal Haasan, who seems to have sparked a controversy once again, and this time during the promotion of his upcoming film called Thug Life, where he seemingly has likened himself with King Dashrath. Now, in fact, is now being framed as a light-hearted anecdote. Kamal Haasan recounted a past conversation with MP John Brittas, where he had addressed the criticism about his 2 marriages. His remark that despite being a devotee of Lord Ram and born into a Brahmin family, he had married twice just like King Dashrath, which is Lord Ram's father, who had 3 wives.
மாண்புமிகு எம்பி பிரிட்டாஸ் இருக்கார்ல, அவர் உங்களை மாதிரி எதிர்க்க உட்காந்துட்டு எங்கிட்ட ஒரு கேள்வி கேட்டாரு. 2 தான் கேள்வி. கொஞ்சம் அப்படி கொக்கி விழுந்துருச்சு. கொஞ்சம் சுத்தி காலேஜ் கேர்ள்ஸ் உட்காந்துருக்காங்க, இளைஞர்கள் எல்லாம் உட்காந்துருக்காங்க. இது ஒரு 10-15 வருஷம் முன்னாடி நடந்திருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நீங்க ஒரு அதை தமிழ்லயே சொல்றேன், நீங்க ஒரு பிராமண குடும்பத்துல இருந்து வந்தவர், ரொம்ப ப்ராப்பர் குடும்பத்துல இருந்து வந்தவர். நீங்க இந்த மாதிரி 2 கல்யாணம் எல்லாம் பண்ணிருக்கீங்களா? ப்ராப்பர் குடும்பத்துல இருந்து வர்றதுக்கும் கல்யாணம் பண்றதுக்கும் என்ன சம்பந்தம்? அவர் சொன்னாரு, இல்லையே நீங்க கும்பிடுற தெய்வம் ராமனாச்சே, அதையாவது ஃபாலோ பண்ண வேணாமான்னு கேட்டாங்க. அவரு ஒண்ணு நான் கும்பிடுறது இல்லை, இன்னொன்னு அப்படி பார்த்தா கூட நான் ராமனோட அப்பா வகைரா இன்னும் 49,000 வருஷம் பாக்கி இருக்கு.
The BJP has now slammed both the comments of the actor and seizing when it comes to the moment to reiterate the long-standing questions about Kamal Haasan's moral compass and also ethical credibility.
Majority of the people have never accepted Mr. Kamal Haasan as a Brahmin. So you can ask him, he may be a high achiever in the cinematic world. You cannot equate him to an intellectual and then ask him questions like this. And specifically his morality and ethics have always been questioned by many people. And the very fact that he talks about Lord Ram's father, Dashrath, and equating to that, I don't know Lord Dashrath's the other qualities. Does he know about that? Ask him about his success in the cinema, his talent as an actor. Don't degenerate Lord Ram to such people. Ask, the Vedic scholars about Lord Ram. You can talk to them about Lord Ram, but you can't talk to Mr. Kamal Haasan.
Well, with reactions and criticism that has now been coming in, Dharni is connected with us right now. Dharni, good morning. The casually made statement by Kamal Haasan has been gaining a lot of flack and criticism.
Well, definitely, Kamal Haasan, along with actors Silambarasan and Trisha Krishnan, they've been participating in promotional events for their film Thug Life. And during one such event in Chennai, Kamal Haasan was asked about marriage. And during this conversation, Kamal Haasan recalled an incident from 10 years ago involving MP John Brittas. So once when parliamentarian John Brittas asked Kamal Haasan how he could marry twice despite coming from a good Brahmin family, Kamal Haasan replied that he doesn't pray to any god and that maybe he's a follower of Lord Ram's father Dasharatha, who had 3 wives. So this comment was made by Kamal Haasan in a sarcastic tone, in a sarcastic manner, but the BJP is not taking it lightly. They are telling that being an atheist, Kamal Haasan should not be taking the names of gods, especially the name of Lord Ram, even for jokes. That is against morality, against ethics, is what the BJP says. And they say that Kamal Haasan may be a great filmmaker, a great actor, but as far as spirituality is
concerned, asking him to refrain making such statements if he doesn't have much knowledge or isn't aware about when it comes to the role that King Dashrath also had to play, being one of the highest intellectuals, but also saying that he must refrain from making such kind of statements which court controversy. Dharmi, for the moment, thank you very much for joining in. Now, quoting controversy is something that, as far as when it comes to prominent and top filmmakers, that we have also seen in the recent past, and such kind of statements that drew a lot of outrage and a lot of flack. We talk about when it comes to the instance earlier this week where Brahmins were being targeted with their side wave jabs. As far as filmmaker Anurag Kashyap is concerned, whose statements also drew a lot of backlash for making derogatory remarks on Instagram as well. Let's put that out for our viewers exactly, because the exact term that cannot be shown on air, but when we talk about the director who took on Instagram to air his frustration over the controversy surrounding Phule, a film chronology when it comes to the lives of Jyotirao and Savitribai Phule, pioneers in the fight against the caste discrimination, and the project that has faced delays and objections from the Brahmin community. And amid the backlash, the filmmaker ignited further outrage by replying to a comment that has gone viral, saying that I will urinate on Brahmins. Do you have a problem with that? And he has since then issued an apology, claiming that the remark was taken out of context because he believes that there were threats that had started to come in after when he made those comments on Instagram. But in the aftermath, he faced widespread backlash with several individuals accosting him, and a police complaint subsequently that was filed in Mumbai as well. So even when it comes to the claims, even that too over a movie, both sides that we are looking at, what Anurag Kashyap meant, what Kamal Haasan meant, that has all courted controversy.
हाल ही में जो एक विवादास्पद टिप्पणी की गई है ब्राह्मणों को लेकर, जात को लेकर, इसे कह सकते हैं हेट स्पीच के अंडर में आता है। माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय की तरफ से एक साइटेशन है जिसमें कि बताया गया है हेट स्पीच जैसे कोई भी कंटेंट्स अगर दिए जाते हैं किसी के द्वारा सोशल मीडिया के प्लेटफॉर्म पर, तो निश्चित तौर पर उसे ऐसे मैटर्स में राज्य को सुओ मोटो कॉग्निजेंस के अंडर में एफआईआर दर्ज करनी चाहिए। यह सिमिलर मैटर है। कहीं न कहीं ऐसे हेट स्पीच देकर देश में एक द्वेष की भावना उत्पन्न की जा रही है किसी एक कास्ट को लेकर के, और बहुत ही वर्गल तरीके की टिप्पणी है। मैं उसे रिपीट नहीं कर सकता हूँ, ये काफ़ी न्यूज़ आर्टिकल्स में मिल जाएगा। तो ये सब चीज़ें जो हुई है यह निंदनीय है और सुओ मोटो कॉग्निजेंस में इस पर कार्रवाई हो, जिसे ध्यान में रखते हुए ये शिकायत आज मुंबई पुलिस कमिश्नर के ऑफिस में दर्ज करवाई गई है।
However, when it comes to seeking cognizance when it comes to such controversial statements, Union Minister Satish Dubey also took to X with a no-holds-barred response to Anurag Kashyap's wayward remark, declaring that he has had enough of what he called as guttermouth hate and remarking that we will not stay silent. And he wasn't the only one, with the Shiv Sena also taking aim at Anurag Kashyap.
अनुराग कश्यप एक विवादित फिल्म मेकर है और हमेशा विवाद में रहना चाहते हैं और विवाद में रहना वो पसंद करते हैं। कभी वो महिला फिल्म मेकरों के खिलाफ बोलते हैं, कभी वो विवादित बयान देते हैं, कभी वो विदेश जाकर दारू पीकर अरेस्ट होते हैं। अब उन्होंने ब्राह्मणों के खिलाफ भी अपना मोर्चा खोला है। उनके ट्वीट्स अश्लील है, बहुत सारे अपशब्दों का उन्होंने वापर किया और सिर्फ वो कास्ट सिस्टम के बारे में नहीं बोलकर अलग अलग विषयों पर अश्लील बातें करने की कोशिश कर एक समुदाय को ठेस पहुंचाने की कोशिश करते हैं।
Well, Nilesh is with us right now. Nilesh, good morning. What is more important as far as promotion of their own film? Because it's not the first time Anurag Kashyap has quoted such kind of controversy, or even using such vulgar or derogatory language is now concerned. What is the action that we have taken so far? Because he seems to have apologized, saying that he's been getting threats over a statement that he made on Instagram.
Well, Samita, good morning to you. Answering your question is not very difficult for commoners, but it seems like these individuals who are quite acclaimed and are into public domain, the question gets difficult for them. It seems like their only priority is to get their film famous, get a high amount of income or revenue generation through their films. Speaking of action, a complaint has been given out by an advocate here in Mumbai who practices in High Court. Mumbai police has registered a case against Anurag Kashyap, but as of now, no concrete action has been taken against Anurag Kashyap, given the backdrop that he has publicly apologized onto the social media platform, stating that how his family, his daughter is receiving threats, and which is why he is extending an apology, which more or less seems to be a conditional apology. All the controversy that we are speaking of began with his recent film based on Jyotiba Phule, which was to be released earlier last week, but now it has been scheduled to 25th of April, that is coming Friday, and it is because various sections have opposed the film, stating how the film portrays Brahmin community in a bad light, and which is why some cuts are demanded by the Brahmin community. But it is not just the advocate from Mumbai, but Union Minister also hitting at Anurag Kashyap, and now Manoj Muntashir, who happens to be a
putting down one community over the other, the use of such derogatory terminology, it is being said that even negative publicity, however, is also publicity. Thank you, Nilesh, for joining us here on the broadcast. With that, we head into a short break.